What's up? What's up? I had a big old container of roaches. Stripped all the papers off of them. Where I put my tray? I don't know where I put my tray. It's okay. Just use the table. It'll clean off. Yeah, I stripped all the papers off and got rid of as much of the nonsense as I can. All the little chars and stuff. All the useless bullcrap. Make it as clean as possible. I've been switching between roaches and a couple different kinds of stuff I've had given to me. I don't know how I lucked out. I guess people loved me. Give me bud. Matter of fact, one of the things of bud that I got needed trimmed. So that's what I trimmed off of it. And this is actually, dude, 20 years ago, if I didn't have any bud and somebody gave me what's in here, I'd have been like, whoa, because this is like primo shake. It's some leaves. It's a lot of leaves, but it's 30% bud, because I wasn't wasting my time trying to salvage every bit of bud because it was dry. So I was thinking about making butter with it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do something different. I don't know. Yeah, I can only imagine how happy I'd have been. I know when I was young, someone gave me a gallon baggie, like a Ziploc bag full of leaves. Yeah, dude, I smoked doobies that big all the time. Yep, they were leaves. So, I'm gonna try the Yohoo oil paints. My bestie, actually, she's great, you know. If she wants to know something, she goes and learns it. And she went and informed herself on these paints. And then, in turn, informed me and let me know that these were one of the a highly recommended paints. So, and I painted with them last night, and it worked pretty good for me. Matter of fact, I'll show you what I did if you didn't see it. This right here is what I ended up with. I was going for like a lightning bolt look, and it's not finished. It'll need more coats in a couple weeks. So I wrote the date down so I can keep track. But yeah, the Ohuhus, they pigment spreads good. I didn't need as much medium. I didn't need to add as much medium for the most part. It seemed to really spread not too bad. I'll show you sometime. Maybe in one of my live streams, I'll show you the difference. Because when I squeeze the paints, the Ohuhus out, in comparison to my Master's Touch brand, the Ohuhu is definitely not as firm. So it's probably got a little more oil than it does pigment. So it seems to be more usable out of the tube. You don't need as much medium, you know, and In the future, maybe I'll try it without any thinner and do it with pure oil. Yeah, Galkid might not be too bad. Use a little Galkid. But I'm going to use mediums because it helps to flow. And if you're painting in layers, you don't have to worry about heavy coverage. But my Master's Touch pigment just seems to be more pigment. You know, more pigment. So that's one thing I like about it. It's denser. You know, it seems to go a little further. But time will tell. I'm going to use the Ohuhus again. I got a canvas sitting here. And I'm going to try to get kind of just a background. Just painting. Just nothing but like a look. We'll see how it looks when I'm done. I do not know what color I want to go with. I'm thinking greens. And this one gives me 4 different green. Yep. 4 different greens in this kit. These are 0.4 ounce or 12 milliliter tubes. Matter of fact, hold on a sec. Okay, I just wanted to I could talk about Master's Touch. That's what I got here. That's $15. Alright, let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 24. Let's say it was $40. We'll say my math is not. I hate when I'm trying to do math on the spot because then I'm trying to think of too much stuff. Anyway, I'm thinking these are like $2 tubes. All right, probably cost $2 each if you bought an individual 12 milliliter. So they're probably pretty comparable in price. I do like these big tubes here. I can go with like 4 or 5 different colors and make any color I want. You know, I don't need to go with all these different shades when I can just take colors and work my paints if I need a certain color. But these kits are nice because I don't mind painting right out of the tube. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just giving different ideas. In the end, this is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to buy these giant tubes of basic colors, and we'll see where that takes me. Because giant tubes of white, red, yellow, blue, green. Yeah, and really, blue and yellow make green. You know, red and green make brown. You only need a few different colors. You don't even need black, because black is just a composition of blues and reds and probably some green. Oh, that coffee's good. I got some Italian cream. Yep. I think that's what it's called. So anyway, let's get you a... Hey, there you go. Just like magic, I got you right on the canvas. Alright. So I'm just gonna squirt me a little green. I think I'm gonna put a couple different greens out. How about 2 different greens? I got a light one and a dark one. So I got emerald green and hooker's green. I guess that's the color of money. Yep. Just squirt them out. Just a tiny little pile. I've probably got enough green already. Now, one thing that sucks about these kits is you're going to use a lot more stuff like white and red. You get all these other colors, but I always use a lot of white. Just a lot of that's because I like to blend on the canvas. Of course, I got my jar of medium. I'm using the same stuff. I'm not going to mix no more. I'll just work with it how it is. I know I used a different brush than last night. I don't know what brush I want to use. Alright. I think I might go with the big one. Big one. Alright. Gotta mix me a little color here. So I'm gonna just take a dab of this white I got, a little dab of this green, going with the light green, trying to make a very, very pale color here. Very, very pale green. I think I'll take just a tiny bit of that hooker's green and mix in there with it. Yep, alright. Paper towel. See, pretty good. I wasted 11 minutes. I haven't put any paint on the canvas yet. I think I got this shit down. Keep you here all day. Alright. So, let me move a couple things. I'll show you exactly what I did here. See my paint? Yes. So I got my light green. That's what I'm going to use to try to give coverage on this canvas to start out. So I'm going to take my big old brush. I'm going to dip it in my medium. I'm going to soak it right up. But I'm going to brush it off near. I'm just try to brush some of this oil out near where I'm at, and I'll go back to it if I need some oil. And I'm trying to mix this wet stuff in with the pigment I got mixed up. You see it's very pale. I might swipe this oil some more. No, I know you can barely see it. It's alright though. I barely see what I'm doing, huh? Oh, seen a little green there. Brush it out though. See, I'm just trying to cover this canvas right now with this little pigment I got. Yep, just brushing the whole canvas. Gonna get it kind of wet. I'm kind of looking at it on an angle that I can see it's wet. And I'm gonna just grab me a little more oil. See what I can do here. Get right into this pigment. I think I got enough, so I'm going to try to go a little hog wild with the rest of it. Yeah, and I was actually thinking of doing a live stream today again. I don't know. I feel weird sometimes. Like I'm desperate or something. Posting more YouTube all of a sudden, like I want attention. I'm not looking for attention, really. I mean, I'm always looking for attention from certain people, but I ain't going to YouTube for that. Right, now I'm just spreading that rest of that pigment I got. I got that whole pile done picked up. Yep. So, getting there. Probably don't see much of a change on the camera. That's okay though. I'm going right into this pigment. See what my brush does. I might need to get a smaller brush at this point. I'm going to just brush some pigment in. Yeah, there we go. Trying to get a green look to it. Nice and even across with the pigments. Alright, moving on to the darker green. You can see what I like to do. Just lay my pigment in there and drag it out. There we go. And with that, this used to be a pink and blue kind of striped deal. That's why you see the shade differences that you do. Pink and blue originally. I don't like it. But that pink seems to be working out kind of a brownish color under this green pigment. And that would be the red and the green. So that's what red will do with the green. Okay, so let me see here. Might as well go for the white, right? Go in here in the light spots. My brush is kind of looking brown when I dip it in now. Alright, light spot there. Light it up in the middle. Just here and there. Brushing this light. Should put some brownish tones in here. I can use some burnt umber. Take care of this pink undertone forever. Okay. Got a nice striping going on. Let's see. Raw umber. Looks pretty brown to me. I'm going to switch brushes though. Oh. These are new, so the ends aren't open yet. Yeah, that should be good. I don't know how much more I'm going to add to this one here. Get my brush wet in oil. And then let's get her soaking up some pigment. Ooh, that's dark. Whoa. Don't mess it up now. Can't mess it up. Paint over it. That's what you do. If you don't like it, paint over it. Suck it up. Doesn't matter how much time. Cut your losses. Move on. That's what this one's all about. So really, you can't mess it up. This is a perfect example that you can't mess it up. Yep, you can't mess it up. So, I don't know what kind of style you might call this. I call it an abstract. Just painting. Blending colors. Enjoying what I'm doing. It's kind of the reason I do it. For the enjoyment of doing it. And do it for praises. Honestly, for the most part, I get a little embarrassed when people praise me too much, because I don't care for it. For some people, I love it though. Some people, you yearn for it. Yeah. But I still don't chase after it. People either appreciate me or they don't. They either enjoy me or they don't. For the most part, I'm a likable guy. I can be kind of mean though. I get feeling mean sometimes about people and what they do. Yeah. Nice and soft. Yeah. This is looking nice and soft. Yep. And actually that pink that's hiding under there kind of helps bring out the other color and kind of a look I like. Yep, I like where this is going. I don't know what it'll end up being in the future when it all dries. Hard to say what I'll choose to add or not add. As that day comes, and who knows what I'll be thinking or feeling, what will look good at that point. And of course there's the execution, because it don't take much, and you can actually screw something up, screw up what you got going on anyway. But you just start over if you end up getting it too bad. There's a lot of moisture on this canvas, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to try to darken up the outside now with the rest of this raw umber. Yeah, see what we get in the end. Just going around the whole thing here. Try to use some more of this pigment and fill it all in. Give it some more brush strokes on the outside. Layers, you know, layers and layers. I could come around the whole outside of this now with some white or red or even some more green and do a whole new layer of paint from the outside. I don't know if I'm going to do that though. I think what I got going on here is alright. Yes, I do. Uh-oh. Might have been a little too overboard there. Ooh, might have pulled it off. Let's touch this up, balance that out a little bit more. Let's see. I think I can live with that. Yeah. About out of pigment too. Alright, bring that out on the palette. There we go. Perfect. Wipe my brush out with the paper towel. Ooh. Yep, let's see here. Just making sure my edges are covered good. Yep. And I think that's good. Not sure how that looks on the camera. I'll give you a better view here. Oh, so I can unplug you. So what we got here for a background. Let that baby dry. Yeah, hold on, I'll be back. Alright, so here we are on the next one I wanted to do. And I got this really dark purpley black. Oh yeah, it's dark. And I'm gonna have to put some water in my fish tank. You can probably hear that. Yeah, real fun here, huh? New Year's is coming. Yeah. Super spreader weekend. Might even be even more than what Christmas would have been labeled. Especially with 2020. People sick of doing the right thing. Picking my wife. Sometimes I put on a mask. Going to Walmart. She takes her mask off because it's hard to breathe, and be like, put your mask back on. Do the right thing. Come on, meow. You can kill my grandma. Yeah. So mask up, motherfucker. I ain't like that, really. Just picking on her. I don't care what people do. They ain't gotta keep me safe. No, ain't gotta keep me safe. It's my job. No, I've had this painting here for a while now. And I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't want to scrap it. I worked hard to get the colors the way they are. And I like them the way they are. But I didn't know what the hell to do about it. But I had an idea yesterday on what to do. So that's what's happening right now. And I'm wondering if maybe I should tell you my idea before it's finished, or if you should just watch and figure it out on your own. Now I could totally use a bigger brush, but then I'd be done with this faster than I'm looking to be. And when you get up close and look, there's all this little texture that forms from the way I'm doing my brushing. And I like the looks of the little texture on a finished paint. Yeah. Even when I'm painting in a house, painting the walls, it's a very important texture to me. Texture of the paint. Get this orange peel with a roller. Get brush strokes with a brush. Get balance. That's what you want. Good balance all across. Okay. Thinking a little more over here. Might build that up a little more. Just about dip my brush in my coffee instead of the oil. Because that's a good sign I should probably smoke another dude. Can't be doing shit like that. Yeah, that's building up nicely. I like the way this is turning out. I'm thinking. Okay. Let's see here. And I'm just going to go around the outside of this thing now with the black, so it isn't just so plain at the bottom with the black. I'm going to try to create a little border here with the rest of this. It ain't gotta be anything perfect. specific, I guess. It's coming around with a border. Yeah. And maybe I should have skipped the border now that I'm looking at it. But I'm gonna roll with it now that I'm doing it. I kind of got an idea what I'm gonna do with this border to clean it up for me. And get it cleaned up. No, just about done here. Okay. Now, try this. I don't know what the hell my other one was. Alright. Let's get it wet. Yeah, this works for me. Need a little more moisture. Alright, I'm going to just try to pick up some pigment here lay it in real heavy on the edges so it's good and dark. Try to reduce how much of that underside is showing through. And I'm only coming down just a bare minimum, and that'll help it keep kind of a little bit of a fade to it, I guess, if you want to call it that. And I think I'm satisfied at the end result here. Some more pigment. I have it nice and heavy. Yeah. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Yeah. Guess I am going to use this brush to smooth this out because I didn't like the looks of some of that. Let's pick up pigment. I'm going to dab it in there and fill in this hill. Because if you can't tell what it is, then I'm not going to tell you, except it's a hill. Yeah, I think that's good. Not too bad. I can live with it.